Hello and welcome to Finding Me Here podcast with me, your host, Lilia. Thank you for being here. Let's start with a deep breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. A few weeks ago, I walked outside. I walk a lot outside. Being in downtown, going ups and downs, busy streets, calmer streets, up the stairs, trees around. I hear the birds, usually with my headphones, at least one that I have on, and a song playing just so that I can calm myself through the noise outside and focus mostly on the music, the air, and the birds, and let all other sounds just pass by. But today, I walked with no music, and I was just walking through the streets and with my dog, and I sometimes tend to talk to him while we walk because he sticks into one place and I wonder what is there. So it happens sometimes. If you have an animal pet, you probably are familiar with this, but so please share too if you'd like. Anyhow, I was walking and it was a different experience than I usually get, and I was just there with all the noses, and I paid attention to things I wouldn't usually. Looked more broad view of where I was going toward my way, and I felt the energy around me way more. Like I became more aware to people in their homes looking at windows around, or people in their cars and their energy somehow. I felt it differently. And I still am trying to understand. But then I let it go because that's the experience, and I will try it again. Honestly, it's a different experience. So I invite you to try it too, to see how it feels like. Sometimes it's harder, but then whenever we feel like let's really see and feel our environment, the places we pass by, it's the same streets that I walk so many times. Every time the experience is a bit different, but this time it was completely like a profound one. I was more aware of the energies around me, of people and their states, how each of us is living in their own world, a lot in our minds, and I recognize it because I was there too, and sometimes I still am there. Probably a lot of times when I walk with my headphones or earbuds, it's just like that. Each of us living in our own world, and we usually don't notice others around us. And I find that sad. In a lot of places we lost that sense of connection to each other. But the energy is still around, so we do feel it in the background, probably unconsciously. But when we put ourselves out there and be with it and be open to the whole experience, without anything distract us in some sense, which we do need sometimes. It depends on our openness of that day. It made me think, honestly, what will it take for each of us to notice that we're part of a whole, that we're part of the ecosystem around us, that the energy of each of us does affect each other, maybe in like small aspects here and there. Sometimes it's louder, but it's a lot unconsciously. And I notice it now. A lot of it is unconsciously, and maybe it's the eclipse season that is helping me look at those shadows, how I engage and where my engagement come from in every situation, even being by myself, how I approach life and my surrounding, my environment, when I go outside, how I am within, alone too. It just, the whole movement. Where is it coming from? My reactions? Am I really aware of their origins, where they're coming from? And something started to become clearer as I listen more and more, as I make space and look beyond and actually accept where I'm coming from, to accept why I'm behaving in a certain way, for me, with myself first, and how I'm bringing that to connections around me, to engagements around me, encounters, to everyday being in life. So if I take this moment to appreciate the bird outside and his friends singing while cars passing by, I'm grateful for the experience I had today, and other experiences I've been having, all of this, every place and time leading me to this moment here and now. You're invited to take a deep breath with me. Through the nose, we inhale. Hold it for 1 second. And let's exhale through the mouth and let it go, to release longer. To trust the process of life, each of us in our own place and journey, and to remember that we can share the journey. We're here to share the journey, which is with each other, no matter in what way or how we see fit, through how we choose to approach it, engage with life. We are here to engage with life. So let's just check how we've been engaging with life, how we've been living and experiencing the world all around us and within us. It's a reflection of one another. We're connected. We are connected. So in this moment now, through that untouchable connection that we have, thank you for being here now in this lifetime, on this beautiful earth that gives us so much love, and let's give it back. So I'm sending you love. May we all find harmony and balance, find our truth to live life and experience it fully here and now, as we are enough, equal and just connected, no matter how we feel it at this moment. Love and what it means to be loved. It's a question. What it means to be love. That's a question that I hope each of us gets a chance in life to ask and to maybe figure out. And maybe it's the process and the journey of life to figure out what it means to be who we are. What it means to be love. What it means to be peace and harmony. What it means to be balanced to each of us. In my experience, it even changes through the years, what we see and what we hold within us. And it can be a beautiful journey filled with curiosity. Let's remember, non-judgment is an essential part of this approach too, that would allow us to dig deep and see it without suppressing. May we all see the truth. May we all find courage to see who we are, to create from a place of love, to know what it means to be a shining light through the dark, because I believe we all are light, we all are love, the essence of life, of us all. Thank you for being here, for listening. Please share your thoughts and experience, what you feel like. And until next time, with love and light.